Thanks for clicking that thumbnail. In today's video, we're going to be opening a StealthCam Fusion cellular game camera. So I recently uploaded a video about StealthCam and SpyPoint's customer support. In the video, I go over my experience, what went wrong with the cameras, what it took to get the camera fixed or exchanged, and how long it took, etc. If you guys want to watch that video, it's right up here in the corner. Today we're going to be opening my new camera from StealthCam. Now, the reason I'm doing an unboxing of this camera is because when they went to do the warranty exchange, there was an issue. They actually sent me a battery back instead of my camera back. And then when I contacted them, they said, okay, we're going to get you a camera. We're not going to make you wait, but we don't have your exact camera. Would you like this new Fusion camera? Sure, why not? And so basically I got a new Fusion camera. So I've never had this camera before. I've never used this camera before. And therefore, I figured I'd do an unboxing for this camera. So there we go. We got the StealthCam Fusion cellular game camera. And it has 26 megapixels, 4 infrared emitters. I don't know if they always call them emitters, but I assume emitters might be like a stronger thing because 4 just doesn't seem like very much. But we'll see when we use the camera. It's got 80-foot range. Uses Verizon. You get a 30-day free unlimited plan. And then you use the new StealthCam command app. Got your camera, antenna, strap, manual. So we just attach the antenna here on the side. So I already have the app downloaded. So first thing I gotta do is open this, and then I need to scan that QR code. So we're gonna go to my phone, and we're gonna do that right now. So then we go here, we go to cameras, or add a camera. That was it. So then from there, you get 30 days for free, but you just add a card. So as you see, that was very quick, very easy. So install SD card. Now, if you don't have fingernails, it's not going to be real easy to install that card in there. I'm not going to lie. I don't like the placement of it. It's too close to this ridge here, which makes it a little hard if you don't have fingernails to get it in there. So let's turn it on. We're looking for 3 green lights. Now, once these green lights turn off, it's supposed to be ready to go. So I have no uploads. It shows me where my location of my camera is. Now, this is something you actually set with your phone. It doesn't have a GPS in it. It doesn't actually show you the placement of your camera. It's all based on your phone. So when you put this camera out, then you would hit set to current location, which it basically is detecting, where your phone is when you set this up. And then from there, if you want to send that to a friend. Now it's a little bit off. It's about, probably 20 feet off. So you might have to tell your friend, hey, it's off a little bit, but it's in this general area. Up in the top right corner, there's those 3 little bars. If you click on that, so you can go to the account, and then you can go into your plans, your billing account, password, etc. And then you go to support. If you're having problems with your camera and you can't figure out why, you can go here to your frequently asked questions, and hopefully you can find your answer. But if not, they also have the toll-free number right up on the top there. And then you can add a camera. Obviously, I've already added the camera, so I'm not going to do that again. But so you go to camera up there at the top. Obviously, we're already at camera. You click on that, and you got uploads, your camera map, your photo tracker, camera setup, and cellular settings. I got some pictures uploaded to me. I got a HVAC guy coming here, and so we were looking at some stuff, but then we got my fat ass on the screen. So overweight. And then the camera map here, like I was saying earlier, you set this with your phone. It doesn't actually find your camera and then throw it up on this map. So you're gonna have to, when you put the camera out, you would hit set this current location, then you can remember where your camera is. The photo tracker, see, it took some photos. So we got July, most of the pictures are taken in July. And then day, most of the pictures were taken at noon. So it's 3 o'clock. It says noon, but I forgot to change the settings from Eastern Standard Time to Central Standard Time, which I'll show you guys here in a second how to do. Now, camera setup. Now it has 2 cue sets. So basically I think the one is a 3 photo burst and the one is a 1 photo burst. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's the only difference between the two. Time zone, I got mine in Eastern, whatever time zone you're in. Now I'm gonna use custom. So you have time format, got 12-hour format or the 24-hour format. So basically one is on, you know, regular everyday time that everybody uses, or one is set up for military time. So your operation mode, now this camera here only takes photos. So there's no video involved. It's strictly a photo camera. I don't know if they're going to change that with any updates or anything like that, but as far as right now, this is strictly a photo camera. I have the delay set to 30 seconds. I mean, you can get really specific on this. And you can go up to, let's see here. You can go up to an hour and then get very specific with the seconds. So you got 60 seconds to work with and 60 minutes to work with as well. So I got mine set to 30 seconds, but that's just a self-preference for whoever's using the camera. You can name the camera. So if you have multiple cameras, you can put one at, you know, name it whatever. Change the resolution from 4 megapixel to 8 megapixel to 16 megapixel to 26 megapixel. I'm a big megapixel guy, so I'm going to set it to 26. Photo burst, you can do 1 to 3. It says on the box here 1 to 6 images per triggering, but on the app it only says 3, so I'm a little confused by that. So reduce blur, you got standard and advanced. I'm gonna keep mine at advanced. Now I assume all these changes that you make are gonna be harder on your batteries, depending on what you're trying to do with, you know, your camera. If you don't have a 12 volt, or if you do have a 12 volt, if you want your batteries to last, you know, you're gonna basically want, you know, smaller megapixel size, less burst, probably just a standard reduced blur. Then we got temperature here. I live in the United States, so I'm gonna keep it to Fahrenheit. You got DVR mode here on the phone. You can turn it on or off. What DVR mode does, they call it security mode on the box, which I don't understand why they have different things on the box than they do in the app. But what that does is if your card fills up, it will rewrite new images over the oldest images on the SD card. So you don't have to worry about going out, changing your card if it fills up. Obviously, if you want those pictures off the camera, you want to see more detail, or you want to use them for YouTube videos or whatever, you're going to want to go out and get that card. But if you don't care about that, you are strictly using it for scouting purposes, turn on the DVR mode. You never have to worry about going and getting your card, and you never have to worry about your card filling up. Operating hours. So I'm not going to click this because I don't want it to go out of sync, but if you want it to work like only during the day for hunters, you know, you want to just see the bucks that are coming out during the day, or you guys are using this as a security camera and you want to only use it in the hours that you guys aren't working. So you can actually set that up in the app and make it work from, you know, 5 o'clock p.m. till 6 o'clock in the morning. And then that way it's not going off all day when you got cranes or construction workers walking around and so on. It's only going to go off when there's an intruder in your construction area or whatever, you know, whatever the situation may be. That's just what I know they use them for. Information bar. I don't know why you wouldn't want this on. To me, like, it's the most important part of the trail camera pictures. You want to know what time they're there. You want to know what the temperature was. There's so many different aspects that's in that information bar. I don't know why you would want that on. I don't even know why it's an option to turn it off. I just don't see it being a good thing. And then if you want to erase your card, you can just basically hit the erase card button. I'm pretty sure it just formats your card and it will erase the pictures on there, and you'll have a nice empty card to fill up with new pictures. And then you go down to cellular settings. If you don't want your files to be transmitted, you can turn that off at the top there. The upload resolution is 640 by 360, so it's basically like 80s TV. And then upload frequency. Now you have a couple different options. You can do instant, which is going to send it to you basically every time that a picture is taken, or what it's going to do, if you go to instant group, it's going to delay 10 seconds. So if no pictures have been taken in 10 seconds, then it's going to send you that group of pictures. So if there's deer running all over in front of your cameras, or whatever is running in front of your cameras, if there's no movement for 10 seconds, it's going to take all those pictures that it was taken when there was movement, and it's going to send them all to you in a group. And then you can change it to hourly, twice per day, once per day. I like doing hourly. For this video, I had it set to instant group because I wanted the pictures that were taken to come right to the camera so you guys could see that it had taken pictures. So now obviously I got it set to hourly, so it's going to send me pictures every hour. And if you put it at upload time, so mine starts right at the first minute of every hour. Whatever you set this to, if you go to hourly and you've had this set to 6:15, I'm pretty sure that the next images that get sent to you are going to be at 7:15. Now that I know that goes for the twice a day or once per day. So if you have it set to 6 o'clock for once per day, it's just going to send it to you every day at 6 o'clock p.m. And if you have it set to 6 p.m. For twice a day, you're going to get images of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Let's go put this thing in the field, see how it works, and then I'll go back out, check the SD card, and we can do some comparison of the pictures that are sent to the app and then some comparison of the pictures that are actually taken with the camera and put on an SD card. So I'm out at my dad's and I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes. I'm about to put the camera up here, and then this is a spot he's been telling me to hunt for the last few years. I've never came out here. It's only, I don't know, it's about 20 minutes from my house. I don't know why I haven't. Just kind of walking around, but there's some heavy trails. There's a lot of rubs from last year. But we're gonna get the camera set up and see what's here. But it's a horse farm. They only got one horse now. It's actually a track, and then in the middle of the track, there's a woods here. So I'm in the woods in the middle of the track. The entire farm is surrounded by corn. Looks like they're using this area here as a bedding area. My brother said there's 2 stands out here, but I don't see any stands. If I can get a stand out here on the fence row, or if there is a stand, I just don't know where the property line is. So, you know, the kids are right there and then the horse is right there. I'm gonna get this camera set up here in a second, leave it for a couple days, and then I'll come back and get the SD card. We'll get the images transmitted to me, and then we'll compare the images on the SD card to the images that are on the app. The kids are scared of the horse. Right there is a stand. And then if you see here, butterfly, there's a break in the fence, and there's a heavy trail where it looks like they jumped that fence, walk across, and then they jumped this broken piece of fence here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the trail camera right here. So I'm gonna get it pointed towards the stand, so then that way if there's a deer around here that triggers, there might be deer in the background, then I can also get a picture of where they're coming from. Obviously they're coming from right there. There's also a pretty heavy trail right underneath the stand. It's okay. Let's open this up. Turn it on. So we got signal. So we got everything. Got the count, everything. I'll hit sync. So like I was saying, this is gonna be pointed directly at my stand. The trail is running about 10 yards in front of the camera. It should be walking through here. I'm just hoping they do so in the next couple of days. There's thousands and thousands of acres of corn, within a very near distance. My dad said he's been seeing some bucks every time he comes out here, and he's seen a couple fawns and so on. Now we didn't pop any up today, but I do see a turkey. I don't have a turkey calling me. We're gonna leave this here for a couple days. Hopefully this doesn't take too long because I need to get this video up. So I'm sure you can probably tell by the images that this camera takes really big pictures. It's a good feature to have, but it's not necessarily needed for scouting. Now I've had some problems with the camera, nothing really big. I'm just having some transmission issues. It does transmit me photos all day long, every day, and that's what I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to make it so it works on the schedule, and it's not allowing me to change that. As well, the photo burst does not change either. The price point, I think on this camera is $199. I think I saw it somewhere for sale for $149. Regular price is $199. And due to the fact that it only takes photos, I would probably compare this to a SpyPoint Link Micro, which also only takes photos, but right now they're on sale for $99. So, you know, for the regular price of this camera, you could get 2 SpyPoint Link Micros. With the StealthCam cellular system, you can actually bundle multiple cameras together. Now, it isn't the same price as, you know, what the unlimited cost would be for one camera. You can bundle up to 3 cameras, and then if you want to add more cameras, it's $5 a camera and so on. You can go to their website, find out all that information. Overall, I think it's a decent camera. I would love to see video features on it, but it doesn't have that, especially for that price of $199. I feel like you should have videos. I believe that SpyPoint Link Evo right now is on sale, even on SpyPoint's website, for $199. So you could get that camera. It will take pictures, send you pictures, and it'll take video if that was something that you wanted. But the infrareds are really good on this. The sensor seems to be really good on this. I've had a couple blank images, but not many. I would like to see more features on the app. Overall, I think it's a decent little camera. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe. I gotta go.